Right, so here I have one of these eBay ZVS drivers running into what is, I guess, 2.5, maybe 3 turns around this ferrite core, which I got out of an old Flyback driver. And this is just a coil of wire like you'd buy from the shop, winding wire for, making coils and stuff. I just wrapped a bit of tape around it and stuck it in the ferrite core. So to that, I've connected these two guys and a bit of solder there. So there's a tiny little gap there. So what happens here is that, well, there's only 3 turns there, debatable, and there's hundreds of turns here. So fairly high voltage comes out of here. I'm imagining up to maybe 1,000 volts, which is why I'm making sure that it's always arcing, because if it's not arcing here, if the voltage is high enough, then it's likely to arc within that, and well, that destroys it, and we don't want that. Right, so I'll get a little gap, and so this is basically a DC to AC converter. And if you were to put a bridge diode and a capacitor on here, then you'd have an awesome high-powered DC to DC converter, high voltage power supply. Alright, like 1,500 watts. Okay, so make sure that there's a bit of a gap there, and let's connect it. And here we go. Oh. Nope, I don't see anything, so it might be arcing within. Said we don't want that. There we go, now we got an arc. There we go. Nice. Right, so here's a fresh bit of solder, because I wanted to arc between these two guys, and it was a bit too far apart last time. So let's try that again. There we go, we've got a nice arc established. Yep. Cool, nice arc. Now, let's grab something insulating. Oh, I'm still arcing, yep. Okay, we've got something insulating. There we go. Oh.